Oh, well, I've had so much black dick that I can't be racist because I slept with all these African-American men.
Ooh, I love karma.
Oh, hey, beautiful girl. I didn't even see you there. Welcome to Mango Tea. Mango Tea. Made in China, bitch. Hey, guys, and welcome to Mango Tea. If you're new here, my name is Steven Mango. I'm a drama channel. I expose YouTubers. We talk about beauty drama and the beauty community. So if you want to stay up to date on all things YouTube drama, go down below and click on that subscribe button as well as that little bell icon so you stay notified and up to date on all things YouTube drama. So without further ado, let's get right on into today's video. Bitch, the tea is boiling hot today. My wig flew across the room. I could not believe today's drama about Gabriel Zamora, Nikita Dragun, Manny MUA, and Laura Lee. Now, if you're not caught up on this drama for some reason, you can go to my channel and check out yesterday's video. I did a whole video about the brand trip that these four beauty gurus are on, about the racism that they were trying to call out about Jeffree Star, and it all came out of the bag that they were racist, and there are screenshots, don't worry girl, I'm getting to them, that they're actually racist, they're hypocrites. There is a lot that we have to cover. So as of right now, sitting down to make this video, Jeffree actually did film a response on Snapchat. I do have that here for you guys, but just to give you a quick update on what was actually going on over the last few days was Gabriel Zamora, who of course is on this trip and is friends with Nikita Dragun, Laura Lee, and Manny MUA. All of these guys, the foursome trouble, if you will, these four used to be friends with Jeffree Star. Now, as we know, Nikita Dragun has been in ads and have done different things with Jeffree Star Cosmetics, as well as obviously Manny MUA, and they've had their palette together, and they've collaborated on makeup. All of these guys have been on Jeffree's channel. We all know that Jeffree doesn't have a very good track record of keeping friends, and he has a very close-knit, if you will, almost non-existing social circle, because a lot of people do have fallings out with Jeffree Star. Now, that is a story for a whole nother video on why people have these falling out with Jeffree Star, but nonetheless, on this trip, they posted a photo through Gabriel's Twitter page where they were all giving the middle finger, going like this, to Jeffree Star. And later on it came out that it was Jeffree Star because Gabriel went on a whole entire Twitter rampage about how Jeffree was a racist in the past, how he can't associate with Jeffree because Jeffree's a racist and he doesn't want to be labeled a racist by association. Again, that's all in yesterday's video if you want to check that out and catch up on all the tea about that. So right after all of this was coming out of the bag, it just got worse and worse and worse for pretty much all of the four that used to be friends with Jeffree. All four of these beauty gurus all got revealed as having a racist past. Now, I do want to say before showing these screenshots that most of them are from around 5-6 years ago, and you have to keep in mind, guys, especially with situations such as this, I'm not condoning racism. I think that, even though it was 5-6 years ago, it doesn't necessarily mean the person has changed now. I do believe that forgiveness is in check for people who are actually genuinely, sincerely sorry for their past remarks. I know that in my past there's probably things that have come up or have limited me, nothing such as this, but just in general. And I know that if I didn't get a second chance with some certain things that have gone on, then I wouldn't be where I am today. But on the flip side, I never went on Twitter and used the N-word or said anything racially profiling, especially towards African Americans or people of color. And I do think that you can't go and claim ignorance. Such as with yesterday, Gabriel tried to say that, since he was around his African-American friend, then he felt like that was okay for him to use that word because it's almost like, well, I'm friends with this person of color, so therefore I could be racist all I want because they're condoning it or because, I wouldn't be friends with them. Like, you can't just feign ignorance on that sort of thing. What Gabriel was also alleging about what Jeffree was saying was like, oh, well, I've had so much black dick that, and this isn't Jeffree Star's words, that I can't be racist because I slept with all these African-American men. That doesn't mean that you don't have some deep-rooted issues with people of different races or of different genders even, or any of that sort of stuff. So I think that when people try to play that sort of card,
no, Henny, doesn't work.
So this was a tweet that was found of Laura Lee being racist a number of years ago. So let's pull up that tweet and show you guys. Tip for all black people. If you pull your pants up, you can run from the police faster. Hashtag you're welcome. That's how I feel about that tweet. It's like, ooh, hashtag you're welcome. Like, thank you for the advice, Laura. I think. And you know, this is probably how those guys actually really do feel, because if you think about it, this was from a number of years ago, before they were famous, before they could be like, you know, more unfiltered, more raw, more open about like their emotions and stuff, or how they feel about different things, or about their racism, if you will. So I just think that like, all of a sudden this comes out right around this time when Gabriel and the group decided to try to call out Jeffrey for his past, which Jeffrey's apologized for, made videos, Shane's series. We all know that Jeffrey has apologized and has moved on from his racial remarks. Yet somehow when Gabriel brings it up, we're all supposed to somehow forget that he had a racist past. Maybe he even forgot himself. But I don't think that we should hold them lightly to this, or any of the brands or companies that do deals with them. A lot of people, look at Sister James. Sister James, when she had her scandal, she's no longer a cover girl or anything like that. You know what I mean? So why should these other beauty gurus get off easy just because this was a number of years ago that these tweets were found from? That doesn't necessarily mean that they don't feel that way today. Now, to remind you guys about what Gabriel Zamora posted that was racist, here is his tweet. N-word had nothing better to do than take pictures with my hashtag fake, hashtag glasses, hashtag freeloader, hashtag Charlie Brown. Now, I did a whole voiceover video about this yesterday, uploaded the video, and was driving to go to dinner with Jeff. We had a very lovely evening out together because Jeff was in New York for a week for business and travel. So I'm sitting there at dinner and I said, let me go see like if my video is uploaded or whatever. I go on social media and I was looking up the different people that I was talking about in the video just to see if there's any updated statements or anything that was happening, just like trying to get the tea at every moment for you guys. So I pull up or try to pull up Laura's Twitter, and all of a sudden it said tweets aren't loading right now. I'm like, this is very weird. So I'm clicking refresh, and I'm thinking, oh, it must be the Wi-Fi in the restaurant. Something must be going on. Like, why am I not able to load her Twitter? So then I'm also looking and it says I'm not followed to her, which I'm like, something's going on. Maybe she blocked me. Maybe she saw my video. That was the first thing. I clicked follow and it said blocked. So this was the message that came up. Blocked. You have been blocked from following this account at the request of the user. So I'm ranting and raving to Jeff for 10 minutes about how Laura blocked me and how dare she, when some of my other friends were writing to me and were telling me that Laura actually deleted her Twitter page. Now that made more sense to me because it wasn't the typical block message where it says at so-and-so has blocked you. So I also went on one of my other Twitter pages, which has like 1 follower, and I looked up Laura Lee. It also said blocked. I'm like, there's no way. I'd never even tweeted on this account. So I knew that it was just that Laura was going into hiding from all of this. Now, a lot of people are outraged that Laura decided to go into hiding about this and not address this on Twitter, calling her a coward, and many other remarks on social media. I feel that the more responsible thing to do would have been not to delete her whole entire Twitter, because it makes her look very guilty, makes it look like she's hiding something, and it just doesn't look very good for her. Instead of running away from her problem, I feel it would have been more appropriate as if she went and said, hey, this was a remark from X number of years ago, I don't feel that way to this day, and apologize for her behavior. But why couldn't Laura do that? Why did she run away? Then I noticed, although I'm following him, anyone else that's trying to follow Gabriel Zamora, his page is now on private. Why are these guys now hiding and running away when these guys were so forward to call out Jeffree Star, for example? These guys were so quick to go and call out Jeffree Star at the most convenient moment to them when they were all on this brand trip for NARS. But when their racist past comes out, all of a sudden now they're going to hiding and it's damage control. And they've also lost a lot of subscribers. As of now, Laura lost over 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. So let's take a look. Update, as of tonight, Laura's lost 8,349 subscribers. And Gabriel Zamora, him as well. Gabriel lost over 1,100 subscribers. Let's take a peek at his social blade. As of now, Gabriel lost over 2,600 subscribers. This just goes to show you that people's true colors do come out, and people aren't going to go and support you if you have a past of being racist or misogynistic or any of this sort of stuff. And just like Jeffree Star, you could move on, even though I know a lot of people haven't moved on from all the racism with Jeffree Star. It is possible to redeem yourself and to apologize. The more mature adult way to handle this situation is if Laura went, yes, Gabriel did issue an apology, but if Laura went and addressed this on her social media page, and maybe she would have a chance to redeem herself. But by her covering up all her tweets, going into hiding, if you will, I know she's probably trying to protect her brand deals. She's probably doing damage control right now. I didn't see anything negative on her Instagram, which is still up as of this point. I don't know if she has a social media team like sweeping through to make sure that there's no negative things that are being posted about the situation. I just think it's very disappointing that Laura didn't address this in a more appropriate fashion. After all of this, it comes out that Nikita Dragun also had racially inclined tweets. So let's take a peek at what Nikita Dragun had to say. When you're so tan, you look black. We've all met a child that makes us realize child abuse began for a reason. I'm not saying your child is ugly. I'm just saying you'll never have to worry about pedos. Now, not only did Nikita have that tweet about African American people, but she also had that tweet about child abuse, about pedos, and that is totally uncalled for, totally disgusting. And Nikita also has to go and issue an apology, in my opinion, for this, because these are things that, you know, yeah, she might have thought like it was a joke, but there are certain things you don't joke about. You don't joke about pedos. You don't joke about child abuse. You don't joke about people's race or their skin tone or any of those sort of thing. So it really does hurt my heart that these influencers have such a big platform where they can use so much good. They can do so many great things. And it's disappointing when, especially because I like Nikita Dragun, I watch her channel. I liked Laura Lee. I didn't really watch Gabriel Zamora, to be honest. But, you know, these guys are role models to so many people. And I'm sure, like you guys, there's probably so many people that were offended. There's so many people of color. There's so many people that might have been a victim of a pedo or of child abuse or any of this sort of stuff. So to see that these big beauty gurus are putting out these comments like this, they have a responsibility to their audience. If you're going to be a public influencer and a social media person, you have to be able to stand up when you're wrong. You have to be able to issue apologies. And when you have a very diverse audience watching you, you can't feel a certain way, like superior by your skin tone or something. And if you do, then you don't deserve to be a public figure. You don't deserve to be on YouTube, for example. You know what I mean? I just feel like you shouldn't be alienating your fans or saying any of this sort of stuff. My camera battery just died, so I really want to be able to finish this video, so I am going to continue here on my phone because there's more things that I have to tell you guys. So my friend said to me, did you check out Jeffree Star's Snapchat? And I'm like, no, because I don't usually use Snapchat, so I wasn't like following or keeping up with his snaps. But it appears that Jeffree did address, in his own weird way, this whole entire situation. So let's go and watch Jeffree's snap about this whole entire situation.
I love karma.
As you can hear, Jeffree is laughing all the way to the bank, if you will. I know that Jeffree got so much from these four, only just from these guys, but from so many people, millions of people, all over YouTube, social media. So I think that Jeffree really feels like, karma. For these people, you know, if you did know that you had these type of tweets out there, or you've had a past of being racist or making jokes that may not come across well, maybe clean up your Twitter before becoming a public personality or a YouTuber. These guys probably didn't think anyone could dig any of these sort of tweets up since they're from 6 years ago. Who's gonna look all the way that far? But as you know, there are people who do that sort of thing and try to clock you, if you will. So, of course, Jeffree probably feels like, karma, hello. These guys, as of 1 or 2 days ago, were calling me out about being a racist, and now it all comes out that they were, and Jeffree has said many different things, whether it's about Laura Lee, saying she's one of the most horrible people out there, one of the most evil, about all of these different guys using him, and all this sort of stuff. And a lot of people might not have even believed him about that, who are fans of those YouTubers. Now, even just looking at this from Jeffree's side, imagine how he feels right now, especially since they're losing subscribers and actually getting like payback for trying to call him out. But again, like Jeffree said, it's karma for this sort of behavior. Like I've said in this video, and like I've said in past videos, I do believe that forgiveness is a virtue that we all need to practice. and being able to not hold on to past pains and resentments. It doesn't get you anywhere. Now they're drilling behind me. Honestly, I can't even get through this video. My camera dies. Now they're drilling and you guys may not be able to hear me. I'm going to try to wrap this video up in the next minute or two. Honestly, it must be like Nikita Dragon out there with like a drill. She probably found out where I lived, heard I was making this video, goes outside with Laura Lee and decides to start hammering away and drilling on a Monday at 6 p.m. Is that really like the time to be drilling? Like, anyways, I do believe that it's really important to be able to forgive people for their past if people are genuinely and sincerely sorry. I made mistakes even here on this channel, and I love you guys who've stuck by me because you guys have known if I'm sorry about something. I am honest. I'm no BS. I want to give you guys the real authentic me on here. And if I've ever made a statement or I've ever been wrong about something, I've come on camera and I've apologized. And I'm a lot smaller of a YouTuber than any of these guys are. And they have millions of people. They have a responsibility to be the bigger person. And I do think that it's just very telling that this all did come forward. I wasn't expecting it. And I know that a lot of you guys weren't. But I'm really curious to hear what you guys think about this whole entire situation in the comment box down below. I filmed for about an hour today. I have a whole video coming out about John Cuckey and tomorrow, a whole expose, if you will. So make sure that you're clicking that notification bell so you get notified when that video goes live, because that video is hot tea as well. Go down below and click that subscribe button. Guys, I really want to hit 100,000 subscribers this year. I've told you guys before, it's my goal and my dream to hit 100,000 subscribers. 100,000 subscribers would be a huge accomplishment for me. It would mean a lot to me. All you guys have to do is click that subscribe button, and I'll hopefully one day be on my way to get those 100,000 subscribers. I don't know if I'll hit it this year or not, but it's worth a try to ask you guys to please subscribe. I really want to be a full-time drama channel here for you guys and spilling the tea for you. So if I have your support, it means a lot to me. Also, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you on tomorrow's video. Thanks so much for watching.